the Women's Health Initiative came out, like you said, in 2002 and blew our hormones out of the water. And it came back with the headlines on the newspapers was that estrogen kills, it causes breast cancer. It doesn't. What they did, it was a huge study that was poorly designed, poorly run, that's been discredited and dismantled many times over. And what they found was the women that just got the estrogen were better. They had less breast cancer, less everything. Where the women that had the estrogen plus the synthetic progesterone, the progestin, it was called Provera back in the day, those were the ones that had the problems. They had breast cancer, deep vein thrombosis, heart attack, stroke, increased risk of Alzheimer's. And the women on the estrogen only arm were great. So if you don't have a uterus, you could take just the estrogen and not the progesterone. But the women that had a uterus in the study were the ones that had the problems. But the ones without uteruses did great. So that just showed us it wasn't the estrogen, it was the synthetic progestin. With that, I thought there's no way I can convince everybody that the synthetic hormone is going to work, that it's safe. And so I had heard about bioidenticals. I actually had to Google, what is bioidentical? What does it stand for? Which it stands for, bio stands for biology, meaning it's plant derived. Ours are derived from wild yams. Identical is referencing the chemical molecular structure like you have behind you on the wall, the octagon with the lines, is exactly the same as what our bodies produce. So when we bring these hormones back into our bodies are just convinced they're naturally producing more and more hormone. So we get to feel like we did 10, 15 years ago. It gives you that youthful feeling back.